ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
आयो सुनन पढ़न को बानी, नाम विसार लगह अनलालच, बिरथा जन्म परानी रहो। गुर मेरी पूजा गुर गोबिंद, गुर मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुर भगवंत, गुर मेरा देव अलख अपयो, सर्ब पूज चरण गुर सेओ। गुर बिन अवर नाही मैं थाऊं, अन दिन जपो गुरु गुर नाम। गुर बिन अवर नाही मैं थाऊं, अन दिन जपो गुरु गुर नाम। गुरु प्यारे साध संगत जी मिल के फतेह बुलाएं जी। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। महाराज की कृपा नाल we've got now to Taw Prasad Svaiye. Lucky today to have the Taw Prasad Kirtan Jatha with us as well. So this Svaiye, the 10 Svaiye, every Sikh should be reading them every morning. It is part of the Amritari Rehat, but doesn't mean that only Amritaris have to read it. It is part of the Sikh Rehat Maryada. So whether we are Amritari or not, we are commanded by our Guru, Dasme Pasha, to read this Svaiye after having read Japji Sahib and Jap Sahib. So don't ever think that this part is, oh it's alright, I haven't taken Amrit yet. So I was saying it's the Guru's hukam that we should all read it. Amritaris have to read it, but every Sikh should read it. Now Maharaj says, the last week we covered, up to the first Svaiya. There's 10. First one we covered, and Maharaj finished that one off with the last 2 tukka. Maharaj says, Sare hi des ko dekh rahe ho mat, ko na dekhyat pranpati ke. Maharaj said they've wandered and seen the whole world, but they found nobody who belonged to Vaheguru, pranpati ke. Everybody thinks Vaheguru belongs to them. They kept claiming that Vaheguru is ours. They found nobody who said we belong to Vaheguru. You see? Who has the ownership? And Maharaj has given us the fateh of Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. You see, we are the panth that belongs to Vaheguru, but we don't claim any ownership over him. We say, look, he's your God as well. You can call him God, you can call him Allah, you can call him Ram. Oh, sabda haiga. Sabna jiyan ka ik data, so main visar na jai. Let us not forget this fact that God doesn't belong to us. Kal Purkh Vaheguru, we belong to them. That's why we are Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, not Khalsa Ji Ka Vaheguru. You see? And the same thing, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. That we work for Vaheguru. We don't work for our own victory. We're not sitting here saying the Sikh Panth should be, the only Panth left on this world. No. Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. It's interesting because today we heard that in Kenya, some Sikhs have lost their lives. There's been a terrorist attack in a shopping center, and a young boy, 17, I think, maybe in a family, another Singh got killed. And what they were saying was that the killers, these terrorists, they were going around asking people if they could recite the Quranic prayer, so if they were Muslim or not. If they couldn't pray using the words from the Quran, they would shoot them. So to prove you were a Muslim, otherwise you were dead. So basically they decided that only Muslims should be living there, and everybody else was not, as per their conception of God, wasn't allowed to live, you see. Now that's completely nuts, you see, because they've then taken ownership, right, of God. They believe they know what God wants. They believe they know who decides to live, who decides to die, as per their religion. But Maharaj has said right at the very beginning, Ki sare hi des ko dekh rahe ho, mat ko na dekhyat pranpati ke. Then Maharaj goes on to say, Sri Bhagavan ki pae kripa hoon, te ek rati bin ek rati ke. Maharaj says, I've seen the whole world, no one belongs to God. Then they give a nishani of what that person is that belongs to God. What kind of person they would have to be. Maharaj says, Sri Bhagavan, Shromani Bhagavan, the one who is the highest of all of them all. That highest Waheguru, ki pae, the love, kripa, kirpa. So they have the grace of God and they have the love of God. These two things go hand in hand in Sikhi. You can't not love God and just say, I've got His kirpa. No. Maharaj just says in this, again at the end, Maharaj says that without love, no one will find God. But it's not just enough to say, I love God, I do really love God. Kirpa bhi honi chahiye. And then the next body, and the next savaiye of this part, Maharaj would explain to us how to get some of that kirpa. Because without that kirpa, Maharaj says, we won't get anywhere. Because they say, kirpa hunte ek rati. If we have that kirpa and that love, then we are going to be absorbed in the one. But if we don't have it, Maharaj says, bin ek rati ke. We're not even worth a penny. Rati was a penny, the smallest form of, like a shell, kodi. That was so if we don't have this thing, Maharaj is saying, our whole life, our whole existence is worth absolutely nothing. So a Sikh's life is to look for these two things, ki kirpa hove, te pyar hove. If we don't feel in love with God when we come to Gurdwara, if we don't feel in love with our Guru, then we need to go and feel in love with our Guru. Because Guru is God. There's no difference. You can't love Guru and not love God. And you can't love God and not love Guru. They reflect each other. Now Maharaj has said to us that these two things that we need, let's look at them. Bhai, what is love? In Sikhi, what is love? Because everybody will say, well, I love God. We have to look at the definition of love as per what our Guru tells us. It's not enough for us to desire. Now, the first thing is, when people go to find love in the world, they don't set out to find love as much. They set out to fall in love. The love is never described as I want to find love. People describe love as a falling in process. You sort of lose yourself in love, not necessarily find love. And I was listening to Katha Bhagyani Kulwant Singh, and he was saying, look, some people think we're here to find God. But another way of looking at it is, we're here to lose ourselves. Because you only find something which is smaller than you. But God is bigger than us. So they find us. We lose ourselves. The aim of life is to lose the ego. And then Waheguru themselves will come and find us. Because they're all around us. Kitthe labnaya? Andar hi hai na. We don't have to go anywhere far to find Him. They're the closest thing there is in the world to us. Anga Sang Waheguru. They're right next to us. Closer than our limbs. We could lose an arm, we wouldn't lose Waheguru. So they're closer to us than our limbs. And this is what Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj says in Shabad Zare. Maharaj says that actually, the only way to find God is to lose yourself. Lose yourself in the desire for God. Lose yourself in the mang. So first we have to get the desire. Ki Maharaj tor bhajan ki rahe pyasa. But jed asi pyas aagi na, then we have to stay in that pyas. We can't walk away from it and say, chalo, next life or next year, once I finish my degree, or when I got that job, I got that mortgage paid off. No. It's a game of love. That means you have to play it like love. You have to fall into it. You can't hold back, you got to give in. Maharaj says, aap gavaiye, ta sampaiye. If you lose yourself, then you find Him. Soho is the husband Lord. Aap gavaiye, lose yourself. Ta sampaiye. And the Maharaj says, aur kaisi chaturai. What other cleverness is there? What other clever tricks can we describe to ourselves on how to find God? We've got loads. I'm sure people are saying, if you do this Shabad and Flana way, 100 days, standing up, maybe 1 foot in the air. People are giving all sorts of things out there. Maharaj says, aur kaisi chaturai. What other cleverness is there? We have to lose ourselves in that love. Bani then goes on to talk about what that losing ourselves might look like. We might have to forget the importance we place upon our money, our name in the world, our ego. Just lose ourselves in Bani. when you're doing the part, forget the world and lose yourself in Bani. Which is why it's best to do Bani first thing. Before the world has attacked your brain and told you the 100 things you got to do, first thing in the morning, let the Bani come in first. Let Waheguru's name come in first. Because the brain is just woken up. So you got to feed it what you need it to live off. If you feed it the chinta of the world, it will feed off that chinta the whole day. If you give it the chillax pill of Waheguru, 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 the whole day it will remain relaxed. And actually, that separation from the world and that kind of coming closer to Waheguru is what all of this Savaiya are about. It's about Bairag. To lose ourselves and detach ourselves from the world and to attach ourselves to Waheguru. Bani says about love, Sachi Preet Ham Tum Syo Jori. Tum Syo Jori Avar Sang Tori. Maharaj, I've made the true love connection with you. And as I made that love with you, then I broke my loves with the rest of the world. So there is an element here that when we love somebody as big and as important as Waheguru, what that's going to mean is that we're going to end up, the other things that were important to us, they're going to stop becoming so important to us. Kabir Ji, sorry not Kabir Ji, there's a little shabad that comes up, which is about Bani. Because we're talking about losing ourselves in Bani, we're talking about losing ourselves in Shabad, we're also talking about losing ourselves in Waheguru. Well, Bani is Waheguru, isn't it? We're told, Pothi Parmeshwar ka than. We're talking, Waho Waho Bani Nirankar hai. This is Jay Vad Avar na koi. There's nothing as big as Waheguru and there's nothing as big as Bani. And I found a little tuk that kind of relates this. Mara says, Main Satguru Seti Pirhadi. I'm in love with my Guru, Satguru. Kyon Gurbin Jiva Mao. Oh my mother, how can I live without my Guru? Now the word mother here isn't necessary to our own mother, it's to our mat. In Gurmat, the mother is the mat. Everything we do, that's why mother is so important. The mother, if she gives the right mat to the child, even if the mother is separate from the child, that mat is in the child. And when the child gets older, if they're given the right mat growing up, then the mother is actually with them the whole time. So we can talk to our mat being the highest wisdom that we have. And it gets given mostly by the mother, hopefully, or by Guru. Gurmat. She becomes our mother. So now, Maharaj says, Main Satguru Seti Pirhadi. Kyo Gurbin Jiva Mao, Main Gurbani Aadhar hai, Gurbani Lag Raha. All I want, I'm supported by Bani, let me stay attached to Bani. So Satsangaji, very important thing, let's learn, even if it's a couple of lines, if we don't know any Bani, let's learn a couple of lines of Bani. Whenever we want darshan of our Guru, let's recite that Bani. Whatever attaches us to Guru, that is our Guru. So a little bit of Bani is very important. Let's look at the sacrifice that comes with love. It's a great story. It's not story, but a real story. We've heard about Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji giving their life for the principle of religious freedom. And the same kind of people that are out there that at that time wanted to take Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's head off are still around now as well. But at the same time, the principle that we should be standing up for everybody's religious freedom is still here as well. Still important. Now, when Guru Sahib was Shaheed in Delhi, their cease was taken by Rangreta Guru Ka Beta back to Anandpur Sahib to be given to Guru Gobind Rai as a child. The head of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was taken back, but the body was left in Delhi. And a Sikh at that time, Lakhi Shah Vanjara, took his Guru's body in the storm back to his house. Satsangaji, now look how much we spend our time in our house. How much efforts we make to make our house nice and big and furnish it. That Sikh took his Guru's body back to his house and he wanted to do his Guru Saskar. You just imagine if Guru Sahib's in your house and you know that the proper way of dealing with your Guru is to do Saskar of the body. And Satsangaji, that Sikh, he didn't want someone to come and stop that Saskar happening. No one would know what he did next because no one knew the body's there. ਪਰ ਉਹਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗ ਲਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ. He burnt his house down so that his guru could have saskar. ਇੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਸੀ. Look, we're talking about love with our guru. They don't hold nothing back. If you love your guru, you don't hold back. ਪਿਆਰ ਦੀ ਖੇਡ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ. You don't hold back. He burnt his house down. Bani says, there's a shabad from Kabir ji. Kabir ji says, Kabir, ऐसा कोई ना जन्मियो अपने घर लावे आग. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਐਦਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਜੰਮਿਆ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗ ਲਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ. No one burns their own house down. But Lucky Shah Banjara was that sick. He actually burnt his own house down. And then it says, Pancho larika jar ke rahe Ram live lag. He burns his own house down and he burns even his 5 children. What are those children? Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. These 5 things that keep us. These are actually what we think of ourselves as. We are worried about the world. We think this. All of these are our 5 vices. Maharaj says, Onne apne panch janu saad ke. He burnt those 5 things that he looked after for all his life. And then, Rahe Ram, live lag. Stays absorbed in the love of God. So this is what love Maharaj wants us to give. Is fall unconditionally in love with them. That's why Gnanaji Maharaj said right at the very beginning, if you want to play the game of love, then step onto their path with your head in the palm of your hands. And then if you want to walk upon this path, sir dije, kaan na kije. Don't pay any attention to what the world is saying. It doesn't matter what they might think you might look like if you stop going to the clubs and pubs. It doesn't matter what they might think if you stop drinking. Let them think what they like. Think about what Guru Sahib will think. Think about the Lucky Shah Banjara. He didn't care what people were thinking. What his family maybe thought as well when he burnt his house down. They might have called him mad. But he was madly in love with Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. That's what Maharaj says, Ek Rati. This is what the Rati is about being absorbed in that love. Rati means absorbed. Maharaj is saying, those people who are Ratte Hoye, what are they like? Ratte Sei Je Mukh Na Modan, Jinni Sinyata Sai. Those people Ratte Hoye, Ratte Sei. And it says there, Je Mukh Na Modan. They don't turn their face away. When the call comes from the Sai, when the call comes from Ki Aja, now you have to do something for your Guru, now you have to give that maybe that Shahidi, or maybe at that point, you have to do something, Mukh nahi morde fir. They go, Sanmukh hoke, Ki Maharaj, you call me now, I got to step forward. And Maharaj says, Chad chad pavde kache birhri jinna kar na kai. Jira kacha prem hega, they don't know how it works. Pyar pata hi nahi hai ki. The people of the world that will laugh at the Gursikh who burns his house down for his Guru, they don't even know what love is. Why do we care what they think? Don't care what they think. Think about the pyare. Eh pyar di khede hai. That's why even the Panj Pyare, they call the pyare. It starts from love. So in this week, Maharaj starts off by talking about, they've explained now we need love and we need kirpa, but then Maharaj has said this Shabad twice we talked about last week. Both times to kings. One to Bhim Chand and once to that son of the Raja that Guru Sahib himself had blessed, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji blessed to be born. Now Maharaj says, Matte matang jare jar sang anupa utang surang suvare कोट तुरंग कुरंग से कूदत पौन के गौन को जात निवारे भारी पुजान के भूप भली बिद न्यावत शीस न जात बिचारे एते पए तो कहाँ पए पूपत अंत को नांगे ही पाए पधारे. Maharaj says mate matang. Mate means drunk, mast hoye. Matang means elephants. We know the story of Bhai Bachittar Singh when he had to fight off that elephant with just barcha given to him by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Bhai Bachittar Singh incidentally was a son of Bhai Mani Singh, the scribe. The one Bhai Mani Singh who was chopped from joint to joint, that was his son, but he was quite short. Genetics you can never predict, huh? He was quite short. Mate matang, a drunk elephant. And then Jare jar sang. Jare means adorned with clothes, with, like sawar ke onu. With what? Jar sang. Jar is gold. So you got elephants who are used in battle. And they've got so much gold on them. They look amazing. And then Anupa utang surang savare. Anup means there's no level to how much you can praise the beauty of this elephant, how he's dressed up. Utang, he's so tall. Both ucha. Very, very nicely clothed. Very scary as well. Surang savare. Surang means colors. Loads of colors. And un savare hoya. So this elephant is not like the elephant you see nowadays when you might see in a zoo. This elephant, if you see him, very big, very tall, scary looking, gold on top of him. Mara says you might have these things. They're talking to a king. So a king might have these things. The clue is at the very end when talk about the poop, so many kings there are. Mara says next. Kot turang kurang se kudat. Kot turang. Kot means crore, hundreds of thousands. Turang. Turang is a deer. Sorry, a horse. Now what kind of a horse? Mara says you may have hundreds and thousands of horses. And these horses are not like some kind of field horse you might see nowadays plodding about. Mara says, Kurang se kudat. Kurang is a deer. And they jump around like deer. Kudna means to jump in Punjabi. So these horses are so full of life, they jump around like deers. Kurang se kudat. And then how fast are they? They're so lively. Mara says, Pawn ke gaun ko jaat nevare. Pawn is wind. Now wind can blow very fast, right? Pawn ke gaun. Gaun means the speed. So they have the speed of wind. Pawn ke gaun ko jaat nevare. They even leave behind the wind. They're so fast, they're faster than the speed of wind. Imagine that horse so fast, yeah, jumping around with so much life. Imagine the king who's got hundreds and thousands of these horses. In those days, these are arms, aren't they? We think nowadays about, ballistic missiles, tanks. Cavalry is tanks in the British Army. But cavalry meant the people on the horses. So this is basically arms at your disposal. Yeah? An elephant could be seen as a missile. Because when you let him loose, although he may turn back on you, he's going to cause a lot of havoc. Then Mara says next. Pari pujan ke poop pali bid nyavat sis na jat bichare. Pari pujan. Pari means heavy. Par hoye. Heavy. Pujan means arms. So now you've got these people with very strong, big, heavy arms. Pari pujan ke poop. Poop means, the word poo means the earth, tarti. And pa, the papa there comes from pati. So the husband, the owner, pati used to mean lord as well. Lord of the earth meaning a king. So poop means king. So now you have kings who've got very strong arms, big, heavy, strong arms, And these kings, pali bid, in a very proper way, bahut change tarike naal, pali bid, nyavat sis. People come and bow to them, na jaat bichare. So many people come to bow to them with low satkar. Now look, our king is here. So many people come to bow to them as well. Bade log, they got so many muscles or whatever. The Singhs in the old days used to have strong muscles. And they used to come, some of the things they would do when they bow down to Guru Sahib, we wouldn't even believe nowadays. Some of the Singhs used to come and do press-ups, but they used to clap. And they used to do like 100. Show their Guru how hard they've been training. Nowadays we'd find that very strange if a guy came in and started matha taking and started doing press-ups there. But in that martial culture, I say that because we haven't got a martial culture anymore. Masa kisne banduk bhi chukki hui, or even fought anybody, or even got into a fight. But that martial culture Maharaj had made, Singhs would come and show off. Ki Maharaj, I've been working out. Maharaj says, those people, they would come. Bahut changi tarike pali bid nyavat sis na jaat bichare. You can't even think. Bichar means to think. You can't even think how many people would have come to those kings who are big and strong and bowed down. These kings that Maharaj is talking about, who have the horses, who have these elephants. And the Maharaj says, but the other way of understanding that is that this might be king of kings. So now you've got kings who are so strong, who are coming down to bow down to the king of kings. You can't even think how many kings like this who are so strong have come down to bow down to other kings. And then Maharaj says, Ete pae to kahan pae pupat. So, ete pae. Yes, there were people like this. There were these kings, but people, Nyavatis means to bow down. Nyavatis. There were these kings that had people bowing to them, that had these elephants, that had these horses. Ete pae. So many people have come like this. Ete pae to kahan pae. So many came, so where are they? Gaye na? Where are they now? Mata ete pae to kahan pae pupat. Where are these people that are the kings? Ant ko nange hi pae padhare. In the ant, at the end of their life, ant means end. Ant ko nange. Nange means their feet are nange, nange pair. Nange hi pae padhare. They left on their feet. They didn't go on these horses. They didn't go on the elephants. They didn't go on their chariots. They went barefooted. Barefooted means they got nothing. In fact, you could say they went on their feet, but they went naked as well. They didn't have all these lovely clothes and stuff they were looking forward to. And you know, even in Egypt, they were so keen to look good in the next world, they buried themselves in pyramids with all their gold and their treasures in there as well. That in the next life they would have that. Now a story comes to mind here about Duni Chand. Duni Chand was quite a rich man as well. And his father had just passed away. And because his father has passed away, it was a tradition at that time to call the Pandits over to the house to say, come and eat. Bahut khawaya unhanu, bahut shikaya. Yeah? And what was the point of that? The point of it was that the Brahmins had got this idea right into the people's minds. If you feed us, then you will get benefits for your family when they die. It's called Shrad. And they would feed the Brahmins so that the next life, the father would get the benefit of these Brahmins eating here. That was the scam. You know? It's a scam obviously. And Hondaini. Yeah? But Duni Chand met Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Maharaj says, oh Duni Chand, I see what you're doing here. You're very rich. You got a lot of money. You don't really share it. Most people that are rich, they tend to get rich because they don't share that much. You know? That's how they got rich in the first place. Now, Maharaj says to Duni Chand, do me a favor. You're so clever, you're so rich. Take this needle, sui. Take this little needle, and Duni Chand, do me the favor. In the next life, when we meet, give this needle back to me. Duni Chand हैरान हो गया. He goes, Maharaj, I don't think I'll be able to do it. It'd be great if we met in the next life, but I don't think I can give you back this needle. So the question here is, why? Maharaj said, if you can't even give me back this needle, then why have you got all this money? Kar ki rahe ho? You're trying to feed these Brahmins to get good for your father, and yet look at all the people in your area that are poor, that aren't looked after. Why don't you help them instead? You know? We look around our area, we're not exactly poor as Sikhs. And there was a story today I read on Facebook, a real story, another American. You know, you might say, okay, he wasn't a Sikh, but really, he had the idea. Same idea. Or sach sab kuch paase hai. And what happened is this pastor, he was a new pastor of a church. 10,000 people used to come to church every Sunday. On this day, he turned up, he was going to be introduced to the Sangat. But he turned up dressed as a homeless man. Came early, wearing tutte-futte kapade, not clean or anything. And he started walking around in the church. And no one really said hello to him. He said 3 people said hello to him out of 10,000 Christians. You know? And then, hardly anybody gave him help when he asked for a bit of money for food. They basically blanked him. He came and sat at the front on the seats. And some of the ushers told him, could you please move to the back? Because you sort of, cameras are going to be on. You don't really fit the bill here. So anyway, then they announced, our new pastor is here. Can you please welcome him? And everybody was waiting for the pastor to walk up. And up walks the homeless guy, And he came up and he started reading from the scripture. And the first thing he said is that some of the righteous people got into heaven. And those people said that why are we getting into heaven? He said, and God said to them, because you clothed me when I was naked. You fed me when I was hungry. You welcomed me in when I had nowhere to go to. And you visited me in prison when I was all alone. You looked after me basically. And they said, Maharaj, we never looked after you. Asi kitta hi nahi hai kaam. Tusi kyun kar rahe ho? They said, no, because you've served my children, you've served me. When Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj, when a Sikh brought some honey from them, from Kashmir, that Sikh brought the honey, but on the way, there was another poor Sikh who was a bit unwell. And when Mangi Sikhi ki Maharaj, he said to that Sikh, you're very rich, you're bringing this honey, but I'm unwell, main thodi shahad de devo, I'll get better. Or Sikh Kashmiri said, nahi, it tere waste nahi, this is for Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj. It's not for you. Then Maharaj ne angikar nahi kita. Maharaj didn't accept it. When he came and gave it to him, Guru Sahib said, no, I don't want it. He said, Maharaj, kyun nahi? I got it from you from Kashmir, it's a very nice honey. Maharaj said, when I asked you for this honey, you didn't give it to me. Maharaj, you never asked me. Maharaj said, I'm in the Sikh. Or Sikh hi aaya sega mangan waste. How do we know that Guru Arjan Dev Ji is sitting in this Sangat right now watching us? And wondering, what's going on with the Sikhs? Kar ki rahe hain? They say they're Sikhs, are they Sikhs? Because that pastor, when he got up in front of that stage in front of people, once he read that story out, he then said, there's a hall full of people here, but I'm supposed to be talking to Christians. But it's full of people, there's not many disciples. When are people going to start becoming disciples, he said. Disciple is the same word as a Sikh. So when are people going to start becoming Sikhs and not just Sunday turning up to Gurdwara, Matha taking, having langar and going home? Because this is what a Sikh is. A Sikh looks for two things, love and kirpa. That's it, love and kirpa. And all the houses, the BMWs, the gaddiyan, all the stuff we think about, antako nange hi pae padhare. Without these two things, as Maharaj mentioned earlier, it will all go to waste. Even a chappal won't go. Even a sui won't go. Even a little needle will not go. I want to give a little example. Imagine you're at a bus stop. You're at a bus stop and everybody's talking at the bus stop. Whenever the bus comes up, some people get on the bus and go. And you could be having a great conversation with somebody at the bus stop, but then the bus comes and it's their turn. Sometimes on the tube in London, you don't get a space. Some people get on, other people just wait for the next one. Now everybody is going on these buses, you see. It's great talking, but everybody's got to get on the bus one by one. So all the fun we have here, you might think it's great, I know my family, my friends, but actually we're all in queue. We're all at a bus stop. Bari bari we're going. We're getting on the bus. And jinne bhi piche relations again, all the family and stuff, they all got a break there. They're going to find somebody else to talk to. I guarantee you. They might be dukhi, but they're going to find somebody else to talk to because there's a lot of people at that bus stop. After we're gone, the conversation was nice, but you're gone now, they'll find somebody else. That's actually what this life is like. Just queuing. Sab koi aayi wari hai. Everybody's queuing up. Man says, kis naal kiche dosti, sab jag chalan har. Who should I make friends with? Everybody's got to go. But the thing is that the people on the bus stop don't know one thing. When that bus turns up, they're going to get charged for the ticket. They're going to get asked, ki paise kaddo hon. They don't know that. They think it's mufti bus, like they're Heathrow Airport or something. But it's not muft. They got to pay up. The thing is, if they pay the price, they can go and sit upstairs in the air-conditioned section. But if they don't pay the price, they go downstairs, where it's all hot. It's not very nice there. It's all stuffy, like the tube on a summer's day. No one enjoys it there. But we might think, oh, the hai nahi cheez. It doesn't exist. But why do we think that when our Guru Sahib is telling us blatantly that some people on the bus stop actually know that there's going to be a bus conductor that's going to ask for money. And they know what it's going to be like if they go down or they go up. We got a Guru to teach us about these things. We got a Guru who can tell us what's going to happen to us next, Gursikha. that there is a test, there is a price to be paid. And if we don't pay the price, then we suffer the consequences. That's what a guru is for, isn't it? To warn us, agge ki ho raha hai, agge ki hona hai, what's going to happen next. Maharaj says, Thauna pae kudiyar, muhe kale dojak chaleya. Those people that are stuck in kuda, in the falsehood, kiv sachiara hoiye, kiv kude tutte pal. Those people that have not broken down the wall of falsehood, thauna pae kudiyar, they don't find a place to sit. Jagah nahi hundi. Muhe kale dojak chaleya. Their faces are blackened and they go towards hell. Whatever you want to think of that hell as, you can read more about it online. But the point is, it's not going to be fun, is it? It's not described in a nice way. Maharaj said, Dekho, nanga dojak chaleya, ta disse khara daravana. Nanga, same nange hi pae. Nanga, you walk in there, Maharaj says, tusi nange hovoge. Nanga dojak, dojak means hell. Nanga dojak chaleya, ta disse khara daravana. Then what he sees, he's scared. What you see, that dar jande hege. Oh no, don't send me there. But oh no, we have to go there. Because the hukam, we didn't listen. Because Maharaj says, Kar ogana pachotavana. If we do bad things, pachhtavenge. Kar ogan pachotavana. What is ovgun? What is ovgun? What is gun? Ovgun is the opposite of gun. So what is gun? We read it in Rara Sahib, na? Maharaj says, Akhan jiva visre mar jao. Why do we start with Simran? When Maharaj says, when we say Waheguru, we live. Visre mar jao. If we forget Waheguru, we die. At the end of that Shabad, Asa Mahalla Pehla, Akhan jiva visre mar jao. Maharaj says, Gun eho hor nahi koi. Na ko hoa, na ko hoi. This is the only good thing. Naam. Saying God's name is the only good thing. Na ko hoa, na ko hoi. Kuch ho hi nahi sakta. There's nothing as good as this. We're so lucky. We are so lucky. We've got a guru to teach us this. We're so lucky we can actually sit in Gurdwara and connect to our Waheguru. Ki Naam, the highest thing on the planet. Maharaj has given us that straight away. And we're going to do a bit of a benti. We're going to do a bit of Simran now. And then we're going to go into a Shabad about this. Let's everybody sing. Let's use this kadi, this couple of seconds we have, to really attach ourselves to this Naam, to this Guru. Because Guru Sahib is giving us the highest truth upon truth. Ki, this stuff that we're doing in this world is not going to go with us. The only money we can spend when that bus driver asks us is Waheguru money. The only money we can spend there is Waheguru money. Maharaj tells us puri, very clearly, in Sukhmani Sahib, Maharaj says, Pure Gur ki puri dikhya. The perfect Guru has a perfect teaching. What is that perfect teaching? Maharaj says, Jis man base tis saach parikhya. Who understands this, who puts that teaching in their mind, they recognize the truth. What is that truth? Man tana naam japo live lai. With your mind and your body and love, live like naam japo. Say Waheguru's name with love. With your whole body and mind concentrated, Maharaj says, Dukh darad man te pau jaye. Not only pain, but also your sadnesses will go. Also your fear will go. Your fear of committing to this path. We all got the fear. We all got the fear ki sochenge. But your fear will go. Dukh darad man te pau jaye. Sach vapar karo vapari, darghe nibhe khep tumari. Make the true trade. Oh trader, we're all traders. Make the true trade. Sach vapar karo vapar. Ye sare vapari hage. Karo o vapar then. The sacha, the true. What will happen with the naam? Darghe nibhe khep tumari. In that court of God then, our money will reach there. When we get there, when we put our hand there, utte Guru Nishani hoegi. Guru Nishani will be there like an oyster card. We're going to go straight in. He's paid up for us. He said, Enuni puchna. If we trade in the naam, it will reach there. The sui won't reach there. The money and the gold won't reach there. But the naam will reach there.
The Shabad we're going to share with you today is by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Tera naam sacha jiyo, sabd sacha vicharo. So Bhai Sahib's been talking about all these false things that we have in our life, none of those go with us. So if all these things that we have that are false, so what is eternal? Maharaj says, Tera naam sacha jiyo. So Waheguru, your name is eternal. So when you look at it, Sikhi, when you look at the Shabad in Sikhi to the max, it says, true is your name. So that's a very literal, that's very simple translation of this line. But actually, Sacha in this context it means eternal. Tera naam sacha jiyo. Your name is eternal, and Shabad Sacha Vicharo, and your Gurbani, Maharaj, and the Vichar of that Gurbani is eternal. But before we get into this Shabad, I'd like us to just do a beinti to Maharaj. A beinti that Maharaj makes us the Sikhs that we're meant to be. So we'll sing a couple of lines from Gurbani. Suno Binantiya, Swami Mere Ram, Kot Aparadh Pare, Pi Tere Chere Ram. Hey Waheguru, listen, please, listen to my prayer. Kot Aparadh Pare, I am filled with millions of sins. But hey Waheguru, I'm still your Sikh, I'm still your slave. So let's do this Ardas to Maharaj, and we'll follow these lines with some Simran. Swami Mere Ram, Suno Binantiya, 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 Swami Mere Ram. Sare japo. Swami Mere Ram, Suno Binantiya, Swami Mere Ram. Kot Aparadh Pare, Pi Tere Chere Ram, Kot Aparadh Pare, Pi Tere Chere Ram, Suno Binantiya, Swami ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੱਚਾ ਪਿਤਾਰੋ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੱਚਾ ਪਿਤਾਰੋ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਮਹਿਲ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਮਹਿਲ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਵਪਾਰੋ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਵਪਾਰੋ ਨਾਮ ਕਾ ਵਪਾਰ ਮੀਠਾ ਨਾਮ ਕਾ ਵਪਾਰ ਮੀਠਾ ਭਗਤ ਲਾ ਅਨ ਦਿਨੋ ਭਗਤ ਲਾਹ ਅਨ ਦਿਨੋ ਇਸ ਬਾਜ ਵਖਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਸੂਝੈ ਇਸ ਬਾਜ ਵਖਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਸੂਝੈ ਨਾਮ ਲੈਵੋ ਖਿਨ ਖਿਨੋ ਨਾਮ ਲੈਵੋ ਖਿਨ ਖਿਨੋ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੱਚਾ ਵਿਚਾਰੋ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੱਚਾ ਵਿਚਾਰੋ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਜੀਓ पाया तेरा नाम सच्चा जियो तेरा नाम सच्चा जियो शब्द सच्चा मिटानो शब्द सच्चा मिटानो मेरा नाम सच्चा जियो तेरा नाम सच्चा जियो तेरा नाम तेरा नाम सच्चा जियो
Maharaj Kirpa Kardane, they say that Nanak Naam Maharas Meetha Gur Pure Sach Paya. We talked about the perfect Guru. The perfect Guru is here to give us such, the truth. And the truth is that saying Vaheguru's name is very tasty. Maharas Meetha. I was talking to a Singh yesterday and he was saying, what is Naam? Is it just sitting there saying Vaheguru? Some people in the Sangat might have a very similar question. What is Naam? Is it just saying Vaheguru? Maharaj has given us a solution here. Ki Naam means that ras. Jithe ras nahi, utthe Naam nahi. Simple, isn't it? Naam has got ras. If we're not getting the ras, then we're not getting the Naam. So saying Vaheguru is not enough. We have to feel that saying Vaheguru. Now if we're not feeling that saying Vaheguru, then the question is next is not what is Naam. The question is how do I get that Naam started? Hai na? Gaddi ruki hui hai. It's supposed to be going in it. Cars, they got a purpose to go from A to B. If that car is not driving anywhere, then you're going to call a mechanic in, aren't you, to go and fix the car. You're not going to say, chalo meri gaddi chaldi nahi. Main baitha hi raha. No one ever does that. If the car's not going, they just sit there, keep on trying. Finally they will say, har gaya. I should ask someone, ki mera gaddi chalni kyun nahi rahi? In the same way, if we're saying Vaheguru, and it's not working, don't just give up. Don't just think, oh, it's not for me then. We are made from this thing. We are made from Naam. Shabad is inside us. God is inside us. We're meant to connect to God. So if we're not feeling that connection, then we need to go and ask our doctor, our Guru doctor. We're actually diseased then. Maharaj is saying everybody's diseased in some way or the other. Jo jo dise, so rogi. We're all diseased. So if we're not connecting to our self, we're not connecting to our true self, because sab mein hai jyot, jyot hai soy. If we're not connecting to that one, there is something wrong. So we need to go and find a doctor. Now Guru Sahib says, do more. Hor karo. Not do less. It's not working for you. Do more. Do more and more and more. To get pani from a well, first you have to do a lot of mehnat, a lot of hard work to dig down till the water is there. Then you will get water every day with very little effort. The amount of effort you put in the first couple of times to dig all the way down, when you finally got to the water, every day it's going to be so easy just to put the bucket in and get the water out. Hai na? So initially we have to put a lot of effort in. It is saje, but we have to put the effort in to walk upon this path. Japji Sahib might not be mitha, but we've got to do it anyway. If Japji Sahib is not mitha, then do Jap Sahib as well. Don't just think, chalo koi na done Japji Sahib at least. No. Until it's mitha, we're not doing enough effort. So put in more effort. Hor karo, hor karo. When you start to feel that ras, which you're meant to, because Nanak naam maharas meetha. And then what will happen? Gur pure sach paya. From the perfect Guru I found the truth. Ehi sach hai ki naam is sach. Tera naam sacha jiyo. If we're not feeling it, make the effort. Don't just give up and go on your normal life. No, put extra time in. Take a naam holiday if you need to. Put in a week's holiday from work and say, I'm going to go find naam in that week if I can. Put in the effort. If we lost someone from our family, we'd take holiday and go and find them, wouldn't we? Here we lost ourselves. We lost our true self, we've lost. Mera pyara Pritam. We've lost him. And how are we going to find him? Take the time out to find him then. Take the time out. Make the effort to find him. Maharaj then goes on to express that same sentiment. Because they've now told us, we're going to leave with nothing. But they didn't say how we're going to get something. They said previously, we need kirpa and love. Then they said that all this stuff that you're gathering to the kings, tonu kuch nahi milna from this stuff. We said that Naam is the only thing that goes with us. Maharaj explains this in the next Pankti. The next Svaya, Maharaj says, Jeet phire sab des disan ko bajr tol mridang nagare. Gunjat good gajan ke sundar hinsat hi hai raj hajare. Poot pavik pavan ke pupat kaun gane nahi jaat bichare. Sripat Sri Bhagavan paje bin ant ko ant ke tam sidhare. Maharaj says, Jeet phire sab des disan ko. The kings, they want to win, don't they, everywhere? Jeet phire. Everywhere they go, they win. In their battles for conquest, to get more land, be more powerful, there might be a king that keeps on winning every battle. Jeet phire. Not just their own country, sab des disan ko. The one meaning of the word disan can mean all the directions. North, south, east, west, they keep on winning. Get more and more land. Like Hitler wanted to get bigger and bigger. Jeet phire sab des disan ko. But des disan can also mean in your own country, desh, and an means somebody else's, like kirpan, to do kirpa on somebody else. So an here means somebody else, this an, other people's countries. Not just your own country or the ruler, but you rule other people's countries. Jeet phire sab des disan ko. And then bajit tol mridang nagare. Bajit means that this sound is coming. What tol? We know what tolls are. Every Punjabi wedding nowadays got one. And mridang is a small drum. Mridang, it's actually what tabla, jodi came from. It's sideways. Maharaj split it in half, turned it on its end, and it became tabla or jodi. So it's like a sideways drum, and you play it this way. You can see in that movie about the tiger and on the ocean. They're playing it sideways. It's used in South India still, mridang. And nagare. We know Nagara is in the Nagar Kirtan at the front. There's a big Nagara, you play it like this. So Maharaj says these kings, they win all the places, they win battles in their own kingdoms, other people's kingdoms, all over every direction. And wherever they go, there's big drums announcing that they turned up. And not just big drums wherever they go, but also people come to them, singing praises of them using drums. Warrior drums, they sing their Sifar Salah to get money off them. Then Gunjat Good, Gajan ke Sundar. Gunjat means trumpeting. What trumpets then? Elephant. Gunjat Good. The Gajan means like Gaj. Gaj means elephant. So the elephant now, Gunjat karda. Big Gunjat, big loud noise trumpeting. And Good, very deep now noise he makes. Not a small, but like a really big sound. Like you hear these elephants, they go on for ages. Now you see the Narsinga is that big horn that they have, yeah? And that horn is meant to copy the sound of the elephant. So at the camps when they have like Maharaj coming and going, and even here when we had in the other Gurdwara, when they did Sukhasana of Maharaj, when it was the 500 years of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, at that point they got two Narsinga out that looked like massive elephant, and they blew them out because that's the sound of a king. Gunjat Good Gajan Ke Sundar. Very beautiful, these houses. Gajan Ke Sundar. Now Gajan here means that the houses of the elephants. Elephants got houses as well, you see. So they live in these massive stables of elephants. So you got so many elephants and they make so much noise in your stables. And then Sundar Hinsat. Hinsat means laughing. And what laughs here? Hairaj. The horses of the Rajas. These high pedigree horses. Yeah? Haya means a horse, Raj means a king. And Hajare, thousands of these horses, thousands of these elephants. The horses are laughing, the elephants are making so much noise. And amongst all this sound, it means that you are very rich as a king. Because you got these things. These are signs of your power. Puta pavika pavan ke pupat. Put means the past was gone. Pavik means the future. And Vartman is pavan, which is the present. So in the past, the future, and the present, ke pupat. Kings in the past, kings in the present, kings in the future. Maharaj says, all these kings have come. Kaun gane? Kaun ginnega? Who will count how many kings there have been in the past, who are there now, who will there be in the future? Who will count? Maharaj says, nahi jaat bichare. You can't even do that much counting. Ki how many kings there have been, how many there are, how many there will be. Maharaj carries on saying then, but Sri Pat Sri Bhagavan Pajebin Ant ko Ant ke tam siddhare. You might have all these things, Maharaj says, people drumming horses, you winning everywhere, having elephants and horses, being kings in the past, future. Maharaj says no one can count how many of these people have been, but then Sri Pat. Sri Pat here means, Shri here means Lakshmi, Maya. Lakshmi is Maya, isn't it? And the Pati of the Lakshmi is the Lord of Lakshmi. Who is the Lord of Lakshmi? Vaheguru, the Lord of Maya. And then it reaffirms who that is. Sri Pat, Sri Bhagavan. Who is Sri Pat? Who is the Pati of Lakshmi? Is Sri Bhagavan, the Shromani Lord, Shromani Bhagavan, Vaheguru, Akal Purakh, them. Sri Pat, Sri Bhagavan, Paje, bin. Paje means bhajan karna, meditation, singing their name actually. Because Maharaj says, why have we come upon this earth? Maharaj says, we've been born, got the human body. Yeah? Maharaj says, you've come here to do bhajan. Gobind milan ki teri variya, avar kaas tere kite na kaam, mil saas sangat bhaj, keval naam. Naam Gobind ka. So we should do that now. We'll be doing that now. That's what we're talking about. Maharaj is saying, without doing bhajan, without meditating, without remembering the name of Akal Purakh Vaheguru, then Paje bin Ant ko Ant ke tam siddhare. Ant ko means in the end of our life, we all got an end of our life. Ant ke. Who is this Ant now? Second Ant. The first Ant is our end of our life. The second Ant is death. Ant ke tam. The house of death. Tam means the house. The land of death. If we don't do this Simran, Maharaj says, at the end of our life then, we will go Ant ke tam siddhare. We will go, siddhare means to go, straight to Ant ke tam, the house of death, the home of death. What is that place? Maharaj says, Jampuri. Jampur. We want to go to Amarpuri, where we live forever, in Guru Gobind Singh Ji Sharan. But if we don't do Naam Simran, if we don't sing Vaheguru's name, then Ant ko Ant ke tam siddhare. At the end of it, we will go to that place of death. It's not going to be a great place to be. Maharaj is our Guru. Maharaj is giving us the warning, Sikha, the bus is coming for you. Tu chadna hi ek din. But Enapuli, he's going to ask you, and the price he's going to charge you is Naam. Je Naam nahi hega, then asi nahi jana upstairs in Amarpuri. Amarpuri is where we want to go. If we follow Guru Sahib, we will get to Amarpuri. But if we don't, Maharaj says, then you are going to go to that place down there. You're not going to enjoy it. Nanga do jag chalya. Tadise khara daravana kar ogan pacho tavna. That's what will happen. We will regret the breaths that we wasted. So, basically Maharaj is saying, even the kings and all these wealth, everything, they win everything. They get so much respect in the world for how wealthy they are, how much land they own. We might get a lot of respect, but at the end of it, if we haven't done Simran, we're not going to get anything. Nanga janaya, and we're not going to get the benefit of this human life. So it might be a bit subtle, might be strange to understand that saying the word Vaheguru, saying God's name, is the most valuable thing upon this planet. But we just talked about it now. Tera naam sacha jiyo. This is the only truth, eternal thing in the world, is a naam. Bani is all naam as well. Don't think Japji Sahib is not naam. It is naam. Amrit naam. It makes Amrit, it's naam. So Maharaj is telling us, read part, sing Simran. And if you can, do it first thing in the morning, before you have your breakfast. Before you do anything else, do it then. Put your mind where you wanted to keep it. Then you'll be saying the same songs. These songs that we're singing now of our Guru, they are Geet Maharaj has given us, Brahm Vichar. We'll sing these words, we'll mean them. Because Sanu ora phal milna hai. Because naam is mitha. With Guru's kirpa, we can get it. And if we get that kirpa, there's some lines that we will sing with a lot of happiness. We're going to sing those lines now. Ananda Paya Meri Mai. Ananda Paya, we got so much bliss. Oh, my mother. Who's my mother now? My mat. I'm talking to my higher wisdom. Oh, my mind, my higher wisdom. I found that bliss. How did I find that bliss? Satguru mein paya. I found my Guru. Guru's inside us, innit? That connection to Guruji is ultimate Guru. Sanji benti hai ki please stay for Ardas, stay for the Hukamnama. Let Maharaj speak. I often notice that people, they walk outside the Gurdwara, before the Ardas just about to happen, they walk away. And you wonder, didn't you want to hear what your Guru had to say? You matha take to him the whole time, you sat in his sharan, but when Guru Sahib speaks, we walk away. On our channel, many times, Maharaj Ji Kirpa, we record the Hukamnama and we put it up so you can see how Maharaj talks about the Katha. Even the Katha from the 2 weeks ago, the Hukamnama is up there as well. Maharaj said, Apne balin aap rakhin par Brahm Gurudev. So please stay for the Ardas, stay for Maharaj Hukamnama. Pula Chokka Dikhne Bakhshin Ji, Deho Sajan Seesriya, Jo Hove, Sahib Syo Mel, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Satnam Shri Vaheguru Sahib Ji Tanasari Mahalla Panjwa जिसका तन मन धन सब तिसका सोई सुगड़ सुजानी तिन ही सुनया दुख सुख मेरा तो बिद निकी खटानी जिसका तन मन धन सब तिसका सोई सुगड़ सुजानी तिन ही सुनया दुख सुख मेरा तो बिद निकी खटानी जीर की एक ही पैमानी और जतन कर रहे बहु तेरे तिन तिल नहीं कीमत जानी रहाओ अमृत नाम निर्मोल कहीरा गुर दीनो मनतानी डिगे न डोले दृढ़ कर रहे हो पूरन होए त्रिपतानी ओए जो बीच हम तुम कश होते तिनकी बात बेलानी अलंकार मिल थैली हुई है ताते कनक वखानी प्रगट्यो जोत सहज सुख शोभा बाजे अनहत बानी कहो नानक ने चल कर भांदे ओ गुर कियो बंदानी प्रगट्यो जोत सहज सुख शोभा बाजे अनहत बानी कहो नानक ने चल कर भांदे ओ गुर की ओ बंदानी वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।